Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. So the Pistons will get the first possession. And here's Jordan. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
On defense, the visiting team. Tays. And that one's good. Porzingis.
From the mid-range, Kristaps Porzingis release points so high.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Ball outside. Pass to Roy. Launches it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Ball outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Detroit. There's Davis with the three. And Detroit another three.
Well, Davis is a very capable shooter. He can hit from just about anywhere.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Here's Ball. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. That one doesn't drop.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Brandon Ingram, first personal foul.
Pass to Wembanyama. The three ball. Davis with a rebound. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, look at Collins staying one step ahead in transition, going all out to convert on the fast break.
Outside Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The three from Ball. The rebound by Detroit. Stolen by Ball. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Detroit. Davis hits.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
James outside. It's stolen by Ingram. Got a piece of it. James with a steal. The putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
To the inside. Davis. Pass to Roy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. New Orleans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And Detroit making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Detroit on top, up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Here's Davis, and the layup falls. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
When Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Griffin. Here's Edey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Edey. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
Irving goes in. And yep, it's good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Durant. For 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
The confidence of Kevin Durant, he gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Edey. Fader on the way. No good off the glass.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Now that's the touch from Kyrie, one of the most dangerous shooters in the game.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Durant. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 11 points.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both free throws good from Irving. And it's Detroit with the ball. Leading by 5. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Pass to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans trails by 5. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both good from the line that time. Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Durant. Here's Duncan. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards looking for an opening. Outside Irving. And here's Sabonis. Defended by Porzingis. Here's Duncan. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Detroit. Outside Edwards. Here's Sabonis. And they recover it. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Detroit, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. New Orleans trails by 3. Now Irving. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 12 points.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Here's Wembanyama. After the basket by New Orleans. Counted from distance.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Ingram. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here comes, wow! LeBron making some noise.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Into the lane. Now here's Ingram. Irving with it. Let's go with a 3. Pass to Worthy. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Detroit leading by 7. Wembanyama with it. Collins defending. And now we've got an intentional foul. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The shot by James, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
To stop the run. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
James, left side. Puts it up from 17. Buries the jump shot. And the Pistons lead by 10.
This is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
1:19 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Irving picks him up. James, right side. 5 on the clock. Down low. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy. You know, not the smartest play a defender could make there.
It's his first trip to the line. Then he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And Davis has got the ball here for Detroit. Wemby putting on a show.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Detroit leading by 10. Pass to James. From deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now Wembanyama. Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for your home team, Wembanyama. Taking
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Ingram. And so it's Detroit in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Detroit leading by 13. Durant looking around. The shake. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Roy. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Jordan with it. Guarded now by Ball. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Durant for three. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
And stolen by Durant. Here's Porzingis. And he converts the layup. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Rebound, Anthony Davis. New Orleans trails by 19. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Hill. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Pass to Durant. To the middle. To Duncan. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
Detroit calls timeout. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter.
Here come the T-shirts, everybody! Who wants one?
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
For three, Durant sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
On the wing, Durant. Releases. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Right side, Durant. Inside. Another shot. From deep, Jordan. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Roy. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Clock at 6. Hill for 3. The shot won't fall. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Durant with it. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home
And he drops the first.
Mike Jordan taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Roy. So it's Detroit picking up the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.